Greetings from Maine once again. We are now done with Katahdin National Park. I actually left there a little bit earlier than I was planning to today. It was just, it's a Sunday, it was just super busy. I was thinking about stopping at, what was it called, Thunderhole? Nope. So many cars and people. So I just took off and headed up here to Baxter State Park. So here we are, yeah. Tomorrow's a big day. But I am here at the Katahdin Stream Campground. A bunch of nice lean-tos down there. They have there's a stream right there. Wish I would have got one of those, but everything was booked except for the site that I found. Here's site 23, and mine's right up here. Site 22. These are tent sites, but you get like this little pavilion thing, so I don't have to use my canopy. Got the fire ring. Got a bundle of firewood. I guess that was left for me here, maybe from the previous people, but we gotta ask about getting more firewood. I don't think I'm gonna be here for 2 nights, so I don't think that's gonna be enough. So talk to the park rangers a little bit later. Yeah, so I don't have to use my own canopy. Got a bunch of my stuff out already. I put my tent back here. So a little bit busy. They're working on repairing a bridge up there, so there's a bunch of folks up there. A bunch of Appalachian Trail through hikers here as well, up there. But it's almost 3 o'clock now. It actually took forever to get back here. Maybe I'll show you the map in a little bit. It's a long drive. Even once you get in Baxter State Park, it takes a long time to get here to this campground. So yeah, long, dusty dirt road. I think I'll go ahead and set things up. Might as well. And then we'll walk around a little bit. Those lean-tos down there are beautiful, right next to the stream. I'll show you the trail, where our trail will start up that way. Got to check that out. I checked that out earlier today. Or earlier, a couple minutes ago, just so I know where to go in the morning. Because tomorrow we're getting up bright and early, leaving at 6, leaving the Jeep here, but hiking up to the top of Mount Katahdin hopefully tomorrow. Let me get the map out now and show you. Yeah, so right here is Baxter State Park, right in the middle of Maine. Here's the road we came in on. Oh, there's noise from the bridge they're working on. Coming up through here, There's the gate to come in. That's on again, and you just gotta keep going along this dirt road all the way up to here. Yeah, the Katahdin Stream Campground, and then this is the Appalachian Trail. They call it the Hunt Trail here. This is the 5.2 mile trek we're doing to the top of Katahdin, hopefully tomorrow. 5.2 miles. I already got a friend visiting me. Looking for food, I guess. Maine chipmunk. Alright. Hey. Gonna go in my tent. Alright, well, they see me done drilling or whatever it was for that bridge over there. But I do have the tent set up. A lot of noise is going on. Man, I took a little nap too. Whew, it feels great. But I want to show you some footage. I got some views of Mount Katahdin as I was coming in. There's a few places where I could see it, but I couldn't pull off. And I think just before the gate, I found a spot. I want to share that footage with you. It looks awesome, but intimidating too. But check it out, folks. There should be. That is where we are headed tomorrow. To the top of that mountain. That is intimidating, but beautiful at the same time. There's just another look at it. We'll be coming up from on the left, I think, somewhere. I think if you go to the right, it's what they call the knife's edge, but man. Whoo-wee, there she is. I want to take you down here and show you these lean-tos and the stream. I would have loved to have one of these sites, but when I was booking, like that, I was the only one available. I think I already said that, so, but these people should be coming in later today. It's not even 4 o'clock yet. He has a whole series of these lean-tos. The best part of them is what's down there. I like that. That one right there is my favorite. They all have numbers. Holy, this place. Huh. Well, soon people will be here tonight. Otherwise, I would have grabbed one of these sites. I don't see any numbers. Oh, there's someone over there. See some stuff, but yeah. But look at this. Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful stream. Would have loved to camp here. Huh. We'll see if no one shows up tonight. I might just come out, hang out here a little bit too. We'll see. Beautiful spot. Man. Well, there's the number 5. It's on the back here. Alright, let's go up this way. Show you the trail, where our trail starts. Yeah, my site is right up there. I like that site too. Oh, got a robin right there, and that chipmunk is back here too. Yeah, the Appalachian Trail comes down through here, and we head up that way. Oh, there's someone at this lean-to. Got a potty. There's a bunch of people, Appalachian Trail people right up there. I wonder if they're hiking it tomorrow. Or maybe waiting to get picked up or something, I don't know. There's my site. Yeah, here's the day use area. Most of these people are hiking the mountain right now. But you gotta reserve these sites too. I just got a glimpse of, we can see from Katahdin from down here. Look at this. Once again, look at that. Up there should be, that's where we're headed tomorrow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, but the Appalachian Trail goes right up through here. I just want to see where people are from quick. Let's go spy out people's license plates. Just for fun of it here. See a bunch from Maine. Florida. Oh boy, someone's here from Florida. Wow. Most of these are Maine though. Yeah, most of these all are. But Florida, mixed in with them. Oh, there's a Massachusetts up there. Alright. Enough spying out people's license plates. Yeah, once again, you can see the mountain up there. That is... wow. Here's a sign for Mount Katahdin. Man is born to die. His works are short-lived. Buildings crumble, monuments decay, wealth vanishes, but Katahdin in all its glory forever shall remain the mountain of the people of Maine. There you go. Yep, there's the white blaze for the Appalachian Trail. And this is where I'll be heading up. Early tomorrow morning. Looks like there's some different campsites up here, some folks staying up there. That's where we're headed. This is where all the noise is coming from. Looks like they're replacing parts of this. I think it was the drill, the hammer drill they were using to set that noise was. Yeah, this is the stream that goes by this lean-tos up there. Yeah, I found the firewood up there by the ranger station, just across the bridge there. $5 a bundle. They have a little spot you can stick the money in. So I did have my one free bundle here as someone left. So probably go. I got plenty of time to go get some more. Yeah, it's not even 4 o'clock. Got here a little bit earlier, like I said, than I planned to, but we'll just relax. Make some supper later, coffee, all that kind of stuff, get a fire going. Maybe I'll use 3 bundles. Looks like pine. Oh, there are a lot of pine trees around here in Maine. So, oh man, it feels amazing up here. Oh yeah, on the way up, coming up I-95, man, the colors are already turning up here in Maine. It was a beautiful drive. So happy to be up here. Almost doesn't feel real in a way. All right. I think I'll get a few more stuff, a bit more stuff out of the Jeep, my cooking stuff and everything. Maybe we'll put our lights up. It's gonna get darker under the pavilion here. I had those canopy lights, but I think we can, maybe we'll try to get those up here in the pavilion. But I was forgetting something. I gotta get ready for tomorrow too. We are climbing Mount Katahdin. I'm gonna show you, I gotta get all my stuff together. I'm gonna be taking up there. I'm gonna show you in a bit too what I'm taking with me. I'm taking my larger pack up there. I'll tell you why in a bit. But yeah, let me gather some. I have some stuff scattered throughout the Jeep and in my other bag that I need to grab, and we'll get this ready for tomorrow. And I'll show you too what I'm taking with me. Yes, I knew there was something I needed to do. I was like, just I was having a moment thinking, I'm missing something. So I gotta get ready for tomorrow, the hike. I'm gonna have my stuff here. I just gotta pack everything I need in here. Because I'm using my backpacking pack. I do have my day pack, which you usually see me use my hikes. It's fine, but I'm taking a little bit more with me, like especially clothing wise. The temperature's going to change constantly as we get higher up, and even the conditions can change dramatically up there as well. You saw in our Mount Marcy hike, you saw how quickly things can change up there. So bringing a few more clothing items, which aren't going to be necessarily heavy, but I just need more room. And this backpacking pack fits, it fits better on the back, so I'll put it that way too, for a longer, more strenuous hike. So yeah, so let me show you what I'll be taking. I did buy a few things just for this hike. I just gotta work on, I got some time. It's not even, it's just a little bit after 4, so we got plenty of time to pack things up properly, and I'll show you everything I'm taking with. Hopefully I brought everything. Alright, so where to even start? Let's talk clothing first. Some warmer socks I'll bring along. Some newer ones that I got from Cabela's. A little more cushioning too. I did buy some new pants for this. I think I wore them once. One day I went kayaking with Ryan and Cole. And these are like water resistant pants. More like, tactical hiking pants. So they work nicely because we were kayaking, I was in the water with these a little bit, and the water just kind of runs off. So I thought I'd get these. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow unless there's a rain, but I thought I'd get a drier pair of pants just in case. The shirts I'll be wearing are back in the tent yet. That's fine, but it did have. I'm going to bring along this little hoodie as the temperature changes. This one's not waterproof. I have one in here that is. We'll bring this along. Another new thing I bought was this, a puffy jacket from Columbia. Or, whoops, no, the North Face. It's a bit expensive, but this will work if things get really cold at the top. It's also a little more water resistant too, so kind of always thought about getting one of these anyway, but I finally got one for this trip. And I have my rain jacket in here too. It's not supposed to rain, but those mountains are unpredictable. Yeah, I have it all folded up. My frog tog jacket, used to be wear it before. Because even on the way in, I was looking up at Katahdin, it looked like at one point it was clouded over, so I'm going to be prepared. That's my rain cover for the backpack. And some other base layers too that I could put on if I needed to, if I got colder up there or something. So, what are those? Oh, there's a fire starter in there. That's from, my goodness, that's from the backpacking trip on the Pinchot Trail. Forgot to take that out. Yeah. So that's clothing wise. As far as layers go, I think that'll be good. I might have my flannel along too. I always bring this everywhere because the conditions, the temperature is just going to constantly fluctuate as we get up there. We'll probably be in the 50s when we start out, but then it might warm up. Of course, we're not too long when we start heading up, but things do get chilly. About every 1,000 feet, they say you drop it under 5 degrees, but yeah. But if we make it this up on our way down, we'll be heating up. So we got just different layers to wear. So let me put these clothes back in, and we'll just get some more other things. Gonna bring this hat along too. Once again, it probably won't need it, but just in case, a warm hat, some gloves too. Some things that down here you don't think you're gonna need them, but when you're up there, the story might change. Let me set this out of the way. So, drink-wise, I will be taking a couple of bottles of Propel up. Plus I have this filled up with water. I can refill my bottles. I can drink this just like it is. This is water from home, tap water. But I'll probably use it to refill my Propel bottles like I did on the Pinchot Trail and on Mount Marcy too. But I also have these Propel packets too, and a couple of these new ones I got. The how do you call it? I got these recently, these peach flavored ones. So I have a number of these with me. This long, like with several bottles of Propel. So I'm not sure what the water will be up there. I know there's a. I think we follow the stream for a little bit. We go past what's called Katahdin Falls. And there's something called Thoreau Spring up there, but it may not be running. They say in drier conditions it goes dry, and I think it's been kind of dry up here. So I'll bring plenty of all that water and maybe 2 or 3 bottles, 2 or 3 bottles of Propel. We'll see. Gotta bring plenty of that so I don't get dehydrated. Snack-wise, I got all kinds of stuff. I'm not gonna bring like a sandwich or anything, but I got some of the typical stuff. Got some Quest bars, double chocolate and chocolate peanut butter. I had these on when I did Mount Marcy. Some Cliff bars, the Cool Mint chocolate and the chocolate chip. Gotta have those. Just some of the random snacks, some Nutri-Grain bars. Some other snacks, cinnamon almond butter bars. Whoops, I'm losing things. Just some other crackers and stuff. I might raid my snack bag too later, but just some random snacks. Oh yeah, this too. We opened up an MRE last night. There was a nutritious energy bar in their chocolate flavor First Strike. We'll take that along with this too. So just enough things to feed me along the way. For breakfast, I'll probably just have some coffee and Nature's Bakery bars. I'll be taking some of those up too. There's Nature's Bakery bars. So just some random snacks. My table's kind of chaotic right now. I gotta get this all in the bag then too. I'll take my snack bag in with me from my other bag. Also, my first aid kit I'm taking from my other bag. Might as well get that out now. There's one I always keep in my day pack, but I'm going to take it with me on this hike, so I might as well get that out. Got several flashlights. They require you to take several flashlights along. I got this one too. This is a gift. It can go my hat. So just in case you do end up being up there longer, you have to come down in the dark. It's a good idea. Water filter, if we do find water up there. Fire starter, which you take a fire starter along. This is a gift. That's a cool one. So I'll take that. I might as well just put these back in. This is what's in the bag I found. They tell you to bring sunscreen along, so we'll see. You don't think about it, but it's really exposed up there in the mountains. So an emergency blanket. That's another thing they asked you to bring along. There's a list on their website of things they want you to bring along. So that's a good idea too. Toilet paper and the dude wipes. Oh, there's a couple in there, so we'll take those. We'll bring our map along too. And some ibuprofen and some Advil too. Yeah, just quick grab a few other things. These are Nature's Bakery bars. I'll probably have, well, either have Pop-Tarts or the bars for breakfast with coffee. I'm gonna take one of these along too. I got these recently as a gift. These cracker and chicken spread. We'll just shove those in there. Maybe one of those at the top. Gonna bring a pocket knife along. Some of the Deep Woods Off wipes. Poop shovel, just in case. Because anywhere you have to poop up there, it's all rocky. Maybe I should bring a bag along. A poop bag. That's not a bad idea, actually. I might just throw a bag in there. Because depending on where you are, you can't really bury it. And you don't just want to leave your poop on a bare rocks up there. So maybe I'll, just in case. Okay, well, I can't close that now. And then we'll take the bug net along just in case. We'll see. And then my sweat rag. So I might think of one or two other things yet, but that's what we're looking right now. So, all right. Yeah, so I'm going to take the poop bag along. Sounds gross, but yeah, anyway. And just camp filming wise, I take my SD card along, another one. All this has all my stuff off from yesterday at Acadia. But there's still room on here, but I'll bring it along just in case. See, I don't want to, you never know. Sometimes these cards malfunction. I don't want to be, right at the top of at the top of Katahdin and something go wrong. I'll have to bring an extra battery along too. So, oh, and I'll probably bring my action camera, my Osmo action camera along too, and an extra battery of that just in case too. Something happens to my main camera, that one. They weigh almost nothing, so they'll be there in case something happens. All right, but I think that's it for now, unless I remember something later. But I'm gonna work on getting all this stuff in the bag. All right, so let's test this out. It's full, but it's not as heavy as I had it when I did the Pinchot Trail. Because I don't have a tent in here. If I can find the other strap. There it is. But yeah, I took my smaller day pack to Mount Marcy, and I don't know, I didn't care for that as much. I think this will work better. There's a lot of weight in there, but it just fits better on the back. See, I think that'll work. Sometimes it is all about how the backpack fits on you. You don't want it to hang too low or put too much strain on your shoulders and stuff, so it feels good. I think we're ready. I look like one of the Appalachian Trail thru hikers, but not exactly. But yeah, this is the time of year that a lot of them finish, so I'm kind of curious how many we'll run into up there. Maybe a lot of them finish in August, but anyway, we'll see. Like I said, there were some out there today. Alright, so yeah, that's all set up. Like I said earlier, I knew I was forgetting something. Like, what am I forgetting? You know, duh, I gotta get ready. I gotta get my bag packed. So yeah, you ready for tomorrow? Alright, I'm gonna set this aside in the tent. Yes, it'll be all ready for tomorrow morning. Right there it is. I got my breakfast when I'm wearing there. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there. There's more than you usually bring just on a day hike because it's Mount Katahdin, so you gotta be prepared. And a little bit later we will get the fire going. Got my free bundle, but we'll go get their bundle a little bit later. They're just up that way across the bridge at the ranger station. Alright, we got plenty of firewood. $5 a bundle, plus the free one we got up there. So, probably use 2 of these tonight. Not sure how much I'll do tomorrow night. Because I'm not sure how much filming I'll do at camp tomorrow night. We'll see. It all depends on when I get back. They say anywhere from 8 to 12 hours for this hike. That's what they said for Mount Marcy too. That took me 11 hours, so we'll see. It's been how I'm feeling too. But I would like to film, you know, like a post Katahdin camp video too. That's why I got the 2 more bundles of firewood for tomorrow night. Even if it is darker when I got, you know, some sunsets like right on 6. I mean, it's not pitch black at 6, but anyway, we'll see. At least have a campfire. All right, yeah, people are rolling in. I think my other neighbors just came in. Look like they came back from their hike. Full of smiles on their face. Yeah, you do need to check in at the ranger station too. At the gate and at the ranger station. So, all right, about 5 o'clock. So I think we'll get that fire going a little bit, start going, and maybe work on getting supper going, some coffee and stuff. Yeah, just some Dinty Moore beef stew tonight, I think. Just gonna focus on getting some food in the belly and not worrying so much about cooking up a fancy meal or anything. I'm gonna use my little windscreen too. The bit breezy out here, so this was a gift recently, so it'll help protect the flame while I'm cooking it. So we'll get that going. All right, my pre-Katahdin meal. Give me the energy I need tomorrow. going. Now you can't see the stove, but anyway, it's there. Yeah, so it works pretty nicely there. Yeah, that doesn't take long to heat up. Yeah, folks are rolling in now. Even those sites, those beautiful lean-to sites are starting to fill up. People are coming in. Alright, I'm guessing it's ready. It's bubbling away. Ooh, steaming off there. Yeah, even though people are rolling in, it's still pretty quiet. I can hear the stream. Even though I'm not next to the stream, I can hear it down there. So, yeah. I'll try to get up at 5:30 so we can be starting this trail by 6, no later than 6. I guess I can start earlier. We'll see. But yeah, so if it takes me 11 hours like it did Marcy, we'll be back by 5. We'll see. This is shorter than Marcy. Marcy was 7.4 miles. This is 5.2. But Katahdin's a bit harder though. So what we save in distance, we got to deal with in a little bit more technical, I think. So we'll see. I'm feeling good. My leg is still feeling good. So, and I'm not sure what it is about Dinty more beef stew. I always found it to be like a comfort food or something like that, you know. I don't know. I think I had it a lot growing up, maybe something like that. It's good. Not too hot. Yeah, but we'll get the coffee going too in here a bit. The weather's just amazing. Alright, I'm gonna eat. Yeah, so it's about 5:30. You can see pretty much all these sites now have people parked at them, so part of me hoped maybe we could sit down by the stream, but yeah, everything's booked. Like I said, this was the only, like, look how dusty she is, but this was the only one available when I was looking for a site. Maybe there was one other one, but yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's go check out Mount Katahdin again. Maybe the sun is shining down on it. Oh yeah, I can see the people. These are the people that were out up top in the day use area parking. They're coming down now. Yes, a lot of them are coming back around 5 or 6. Yeah, up there it is. There's Mount Katahdin. You can barely see it. Sun is shining full on it. Actually, I was looking at the wrong spot. I just moved over a little bit. I thought that was much more impressive. We were looking at the peak over there, but that's the peak right there. Man, it's fully exposed right now. No cloud cover up there. That is where we're headed. All the way up there somewhere. Look at that, just bare, open, rocky. Ooh. There you go. That took off. Yeah, so this is pine, so I think it'll burn pretty quickly, I think, but sunset is at just a little bit after 6. Maybe just a tad earlier than up here. Down in Acadia, it was like at 10 after 6 was sunset, but we're a little bit further north. Yeah. Not gonna stay up too late tonight either. Gonna get plenty of rest for tomorrow. But I think we shall make some coffee. I just wish my campfire was back there a little bit further. They have mine like right next to the road. Feel a little bit more exposed. The only thing I don't really like about this site, everything else I like, but I just wish, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, whatever. Once it gets a little darker, I won't feel as exposed. I guess we'll get that coffee going. The wind has died down, so I don't really need a little windshield anymore. Where's the lighter? I keep misplacing everything. I guess I just put it back. Alright, I thought I had it sitting out here. Alright, we're gonna make that bourbon pecan torte again. If I can find it. There was just a little bit of that other decaf that was in there. It is decaf, I don't want to stay up on it. I'm always drinking decaf in evenings here on these camping trips. Can't see. There we go. This stuff smells amazing. Three and 4. Get some creamers out. I can get them out. All right, there we go. Just gonna let that warm up. All right, we are ready. Yeah, I do have that teapot. I think it's in the Jeep somewhere, but I'm just kind of using this tonight. Yeah. Let the coffee pour. Oops. Almost too full again. Keep doing that. Alright, get this last creamer open. Hold on a second. Okay, the last one doesn't want to come open. There we go. No spillage. The taste test and a slurp. That's good. It looks like it has spilled a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go sit by the fire. Got my map out again. I did put it in my bag, but I'm gonna just sit here and look at my map a little bit. I've looked at it who knows how many times already before at home. We're just gonna cruise a little bit what I'm doing tomorrow again. suppose I should mention too that there is absolutely no cell service here. It doesn't matter what carrier you have. There's nothing here, so not one bit. So apparently they have issues with bears here sometimes too. So maybe we'll could see a bear tonight. That'd be cool. All right. Alright, we got the palm tree out, got everything packed up for the night. In the Jeep, they don't want you to leave anything out. Just smart. Don't need the bears. Looking for my food and stuff. Also, I don't have anything smelly or tasty in my tent either. Everything's in the Jeep. So yeah, a little bit after 7. It's still kind of light out there a little bit yet. Maybe we'll take one more walk, look at Katahdin. We'll put a little bit more firewood in a bit yet. Yeah, but just a beautiful, relaxing campground. You probably can barely see me, but this is what a campground should be like. Quiet, relaxing, and peaceful. Anyway. Oh, where's Katahdin? Can we see it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, up there she is once again. Barely see. Yes, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to leave in the morning to head up there. I was kind of planning around 6, but I might have trouble sleeping tonight. We might just, who knows, maybe we'll, I don't want it to be too dark, but I just have flashlights, so we'll see. I'm going to be, all I'm doing is going to get up, brush my teeth, make some coffee, and have like that Pop-Tart and a Nature's Bakery bar, and other than that, we're ready to go. So hopefully it goes well. So I'll probably film just a little bit in the morning, maybe making my coffee quick. We'll see, but it won't be a whole lot because I gotta get going on that hike. I don't want, oh, it was peaceful and quiet. Oh, there it was. I just, got time, but I don't want to have to rush either. I want to be able to take my time. So yeah, so if it takes me 11 hours or 12 hours like Marcy, then it's fine. I don't want to be in a situation where all of a sudden I have to rush down or rush up or whatever. Alright, let's get back to the campsite. It's a little chilly out here. And the palm tree guides us back to camp. Yeah, let's put some more wood on. It's a little bit early yet. Like I said, just a little bit after 7, but get some more firewood on there. It'll be interesting to see if we hear any animal noises tonight, like owls or who knows what else, coyotes or something. We are out here like in the Maine wilderness. It's pretty quiet this evening now. I can hear that stream just off in the distance there. Yeah. Beautiful, yeah, just a quiet campground. Might get a little noisy in the morning because I think the people that don't camp here but just park for the day will come in pretty early. So I have a number of people driving in early in the morning, but I'll be up anyway. Well, I'm about ready to call it a night, folks. It's not quite 8:30, but it's dark, it's chilly. I got a big day tomorrow, so I think I'll say good night to you. I'll see you for a little bit in the morning, I think. Alright, so good morning, one and all. It's almost 5:30. The sun is just starting to come up out there, but I hear a few camp noises. See a few flashlights out there, so other people are up and getting ready. So I'm just gonna make my coffee here in the tent. I got the door open. Yeah. Let's go ahead and have it in here. As long as I don't spill it everywhere. Oh. Yeah, today's the day. Been planning and thinking about this day for a long time, so finally gonna get going. Hopefully we'll be on trail by around 6. Alright, there's a boiling. A little chilly, but not too bad. Get this off. Put some French vanilla creamer in this morning. I think this creamer was a gift. One of my viewers. Alright. Yeah, can't remember if I had the camera on there a minute ago, but yeah, getting the coffee ready. Oh yeah, it's starting to get lighter out there, so that's good. Then we got a Nature's Bakery bar, and we got a unfrosted blueberry Pop-Tart. Either have one or both of those. Yeah, it was pretty quiet last night. I think I heard something walking around the tent a little bit, but last night and early this morning I did see there's some little creature hopping. I don't know if it was a rabbit or something, but some darker colored creature hovering around the campsite here, but I'm not quite sure what it was. Oh, that's good. Good morning. Just a little, yeah, too dark yet to film outside for you guys, so. Yeah, my neighbors across the way are up now. Everybody's getting up. I think most people that are here to climb the mountain. Yeah, but the sun is coming up. Yeah, the campground's waking up, so. But that's gonna be it for this video, folks. It's just turned 6 o'clock, so it's time for me to head up the mountain. So thanks for coming along with this little camping trip, little pre-Katahdin trip. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Well, the next videos I'm making my way up.